This small bronze-colored coin may look ordinary at first glance, but the 1985 South Africa 1 cent coin has captured the attention of coin collectors around the world. Hidden behind its simple appearance is a fascinating story connected to South Africa's history, economy, and coinage system. Many people have discovered old coins in drawers, boxes, and family collections without realizing that some pieces can attract collector interest years later. Today, we are taking a close look at the 1985 South Africa 1 cent coin to find out what makes it special and whether it could have value beyond its face denomination. The 1 cent coin was part of South Africa's decimal currency system and circulated widely throughout the country. During the 1980s, these coins were commonly used for everyday purchases. Millions of people handled them daily, making them one of the most familiar coins of their era. Because they were produced in large numbers, most examples remain common today, but certain factors can make some pieces more desirable to collectors. When examining the 1985 1 cent coin, collectors first look at its condition. A coin that has spent years in circulation usually shows scratches, worn details, and discoloration. Coins that retain their original shine and sharp design elements are often much more attractive to buyers. Even common coins can command higher prices when preserved in exceptional condition. One of the most interesting aspects of coin collecting is the search for rare varieties. Sometimes small differences in production create unusual coins that stand out from ordinary examples. These varieties may include striking errors, off-center designs, double strikes, or other minting anomalies. While such errors are uncommon, they are often the reason a seemingly ordinary coin becomes a prized collectible. The design of the 1985 South Africa 1 cent coin reflects an important chapter in the nation's monetary history. Every element on the coin was carefully chosen, from the inscriptions to the imagery. Collectors often enjoy researching the symbolism behind these details because they provide insight into the culture and values of the period in which the coin was produced. Another factor influencing value is collector demand. A coin does not become valuable solely because it is old. Instead, value is created when collectors actively seek examples for their collections. Demand can rise when interest in a country's coinage increases, or when a particular date becomes difficult to locate in high grades. Many beginner collectors assume that all old coins are rare, but this is not always the case. The true challenge lies in finding coins that combine age, condition, rarity, and collector demand. The 1985 1 cent coin demonstrates this principle perfectly. While many examples remain affordable, superior specimens can attract significantly greater attention. Experts recommend examining coins under good lighting. Small details that appear insignificant at first glance may reveal characteristics that affect value. Mint luster, edge quality, and surface preservation all contribute to a coin's overall appeal. Serious collectors often use magnification to inspect these features more closely. The growing popularity of online marketplaces has also increased awareness of collectible coins. Sellers frequently advertise coins with impressive asking prices, leading many people to wonder whether the coins in their possession could be worth substantial amounts. However, asking prices do not always reflect actual market values. Successful collectors compare completed sales, auction records, and professional evaluations before determining a coin's worth. For the 1985 South Africa 1 cent coin, values can vary dramatically depending on condition and rarity. Circulated examples are generally modestly valued, while exceptional uncirculated specimens may command noticeably higher prices. Error coins and unusual varieties can sometimes exceed standard market expectations because collectors appreciate their uniqueness. Historical context adds another layer of interest. Coins serve as miniature historical documents that survive long after the events of their time. Holding a coin from 1985 provides a direct connection to an important period in South African history. This historical connection often motivates collectors to preserve and study these pieces. Many experienced numismatists encourage beginners to learn grading standards. Understanding the difference between heavily circulated, lightly circulated, and mint-state coins can help avoid costly mistakes. Knowledge is one of the most valuable tools in coin collecting, allowing collectors to recognize opportunities that others might overlook. As interest in world coins continues to grow, more collectors are exploring South African issues. This increased attention has encouraged many people to re-examine older coins that were once ignored. While not every coin will be rare, the possibility of discovering a desirable variety adds excitement to the hobby. The 1985 South Africa 1 cent coin remains a fascinating collectible because it combines history, accessibility, and the potential for unexpected discoveries. Whether found in a collection, inherited from a relative, or purchased from a dealer, each coin has its own story. Collectors appreciate these pieces not only for their monetary value, but also for the history they represent. If you own a 1985 South Africa 1 cent coin, take a closer look. Check its condition, examine its details, and compare it with reference examples. You may discover features that make it more interesting than you originally imagined. Sometimes the most ordinary-looking coins become the starting point of an exciting collecting journey. And now for the question everyone asks: could a 1985 South Africa 1 cent coin be worth a fortune? Most examples are not extremely valuable, but exceptional specimens, rare mint errors, or highly sought-after varieties can attract strong collector interest. In the right circumstances, a remarkable example could inspire bids far above face value. Some enthusiastic sellers may even dream of finding a specimen worthy of a headline-grabbing price tag. Imagine uncovering a unique collector's treasure and seeing it offered for an incredible $1,000. Imagine finding an old South African 1 cent coin from 1986 hidden away in a drawer, coin album, or family collection. At first glance it may seem like an ordinary piece of small change, but for coin collectors, every coin has a story waiting to be discovered. The 1986 South Africa 1 cent coin represents a fascinating period in the country's monetary history and continues to attract attention from collectors around the world. The excitement begins the moment you hold the coin in your hand. Decades have passed since this coin was produced, yet many examples still survive today. Some spent years in circulation, changing hands countless times during everyday transactions. Others were carefully preserved and remain in remarkable condition. This difference in preservation plays a major role in determining collector interest. Coin collecting is much more than simply gathering old money. Every coin is a small piece of history. The 1986 1 cent coin serves as a reminder of the economic and cultural environment of South Africa during the mid-1980s. For many collectors, the historical connection is just as important as the monetary value. One of the first things collectors examine is the condition of a coin. A heavily circulated example may show scratches, discoloration, and worn details. Meanwhile, a coin that has been protected for decades may retain much of its original appearance. These better preserved examples often stand out immediately and attract stronger demand among collectors. The design of the coin is another feature that sparks curiosity. Every detail was carefully selected by the mint. From the inscriptions to the artwork, the coin reflects the style and identity of the period in which it was created. Collectors enjoy studying these design elements because they provide insight into the nation's history and traditions. Many people wonder whether old coins automatically become valuable. The reality is more complex. Age alone does not determine value. Instead, collectors look at rarity, condition, demand, historical significance, and the presence of unusual minting characteristics. A coin that combines several of these qualities can become much more desirable than a common example. Perhaps the most exciting aspect of coin collecting is the possibility of discovering mint errors. During the production process, mistakes occasionally occur. These can include off-center strikes, doubled images, clipped planches, and other unusual characteristics. Because error coins are typically uncommon, collectors often pay special attention to them. The 1986 South Africa 1-center coin has become an interesting subject for collectors searching through old collections. While most examples are common, there is always the possibility of finding a superior specimen that stands apart from the rest. This element of discovery is one of the reasons why coin collecting remains such a popular hobby around the world. Another factor influencing value is market demand. Collector interests can change over time. As more people begin collecting South African coins, interest in specific dates and denominations may increase. When demand rises for a particular coin, values can sometimes follow. Many experienced collectors recommend examining coins under bright lighting. Small details that appear insignificant at first may reveal important characteristics. Sharp lettering, clean surfaces, and original mint luster can dramatically improve a coin's appeal. Learning how to identify these features is an important step for anyone entering the hobby. The Internet has also transformed the world of coin collecting. Collectors can now connect with buyers, sellers, and experts from around the globe. Online marketplaces have made it easier than ever to research coins, compare examples, and learn about market trends. As a result, many people have become interested in searching their collections for overlooked treasures. For some collectors, the thrill comes from building complete date sets. Others focus on finding the highest quality examples possible. Some specialize in mint errors, while others are attracted to coins because of their historical significance. The 1986 South Africa 1-center coin can fit into all of these collecting goals, making it an appealing addition to many collections. As you continue exploring the world of coin collecting, remember that knowledge is one of the most valuable tools you can possess. Understanding grading standards, minting processes, and market trends can help you recognize opportunities that others might miss. Even a small coin can become fascinating when viewed through the eyes of a collector. The 1986 1-cent coin reminds us that history can be found in unexpected places. A coin that once purchased everyday items may now be appreciated for its story, craftsmanship, and connection to the past. That transformation from ordinary currency to collectible artifact is part of what makes numismatics so rewarding. Could a remarkable example attract extraordinary attention? Collectors are always searching for coins with exceptional quality, rare errors, or unique characteristics. While actual values depend on the market and the specific coin, some enthusiasts dream of discovering a specimen so extraordinary that it captures worldwide attention. In a dramatic collector's story, one might imagine a truly exceptional example being offered with an eye-catching asking price of $770,000.